Pray for peace. Pray for sovereignty. Pray for joy. Pray for the things in which that you know are going to bring you better in your life. I know sometimes you probably be feeling like, man, my prayers ain't been answered yet. Keep praying. Keep praying, bro. Sis, for real, for real. Don't give up on God, because God is not going to give up on you, bro. You already know what the vibe is, man. It's DBPOTD. Look, I ain't gonna be here long. I ain't gonna talk long at all. Truth of the matter is, I wasn't even gonna make one of these today, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, man. I wasn't even gonna make one of these. This ain't got no pick involved. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. This ain't got no pick involved. This is just me coming to you with a little information. Y'all know how I do. Feel me? This ain't even like no update video. This is just strictly information. You see what I'm saying? Bro, do not crash out, bro. Look, that's my message for you today, bro. And it's real simple. I'm not finna go long today, like I said. I'm finna just keep this one short, sweet, and to the point. Don't crash out, bro. I know your circumstances, your environment, the people around you, bro, they be making you wanna crash, bro. I know they do. I know the vibes, trust me. But you gotta learn how to keep yourself composed, keep yourself strictly. And what I mean, when I say strictly, bro, I mean strictly composed in your nature. Ooh, bro. Strictly composed in your nature to the point of where when you handling business, or when you might be at your job, you might be dealing with, you know what I'm saying, relation, whatever, bro. I don't care what you dealing with, bro. You gotta stay composed, bro. You gotta keep it together. Because I'm telling you, especially like in the times we live in, the more aware we become, and y'all know I always tell y'all about awareness, but the more aware you become to what's really going on around you spiritually, you understand that, man, this physical stuff don't even really be mattering for real. It really don't. It's like the physical world is literally just here. It's there and you live in it. But the spiritual world is where everything remains, and that's what your feelings, your emotions, your drive, that's what everything relies on, bro. It literally relies on your spiritual composure. And a lot of us lately have been losing our spiritual composure. We've been letting mind games get to us. We've been letting environments get to us. We've been letting people get to us. Feel me? Circumstances. And the truth of the matter is, that's not discrediting what you're going through in no way, shape, form, or fashion. At the end of the day, what you're going through is valid. You got the right to feel the way that you feel, but make sure that you're taking it to God, bro. Literally, that's my point. Make sure you taking it to God. God will give you the strength to get through. He ain't gonna be mad at you for telling him what you feel. I be trying to tell people this, bro, and I even be having to tell myself this. God is not upset with you for telling him how you feel. He birthed you into this world knowing that you was gonna have emotions, so he expects you to take your emotions to him. He does not expect you to handle everything by yourself. He actually tells you to put your worries and your concerns in his hands. It's not the easiest, but that means that when you sad, you gotta take it to God. When you mad, you gotta take it to God. When you stressed, you gotta take it to God. When you annoyed, you gotta take it to God. When you frustrated, you gotta take it to God. Take it to God, bro. And I know it probably be feeling like, because let's be real, bro. We not finna sit here and sugarcoat or fake it around here. I told y'all we keep it real over here. I know the vibes, bro. Because you can't see God. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you really don't be feeling like you hearing God, even though you know you hearing God, but you don't be feeling like you hearing God. It make it hard for you because you feel like you talking to nothing. It make you feel like, oh man, ain't nobody listening to this, man. I'm tripping. I'm fooling myself. You're not fooling yourself, bro. I promise you, you're not fooling yourself. God, and for real, for starters, really, God is talking to you all day. I said this in the last video, bro. God is talking to you all day, bro. He's trying to get to you every day, all day. He's trying to send you messages, trying to send you alerts, trying to send you warnings, trying to send you signs. All them signs and symbols that people be praying for, but they don't never catch them when it comes. You see what I'm saying? God is consistently talking to us, and he wants us to have that communication and that relationship with him. It's not the easiest, bro. I promise you it's not. I'm not finna sit here and lie to you and be like, oh man, it's easy just taking your problems to God, or it's easy bringing your concerns and your worries and your stresses and your anxieties and your depressions to God, bro. It's not easy, bro. It's hard. It actually is frustrating sometimes, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. It's frustrating sometimes, but you gotta go through it, bro. That's how you build that relationship with him. So I'm saying that lets him know that you actually care. Feel me? Think about it like this, bro. And this is why I always compare it to your natural human relationships, because that's what you got to think about. How do you expect people to treat you when you on this earth? How do you want to be treated while you on this earth? How do you treat your relationships on this earth? You feel what I'm saying? And then literally take that and mirror it and ask yourself, okay, is this what I'm doing with God? For example, you probably got a friend that you like to vent to, that every time something go on, you call their phone. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Nothing wrong with that. But did you talk to God first before you called that friend? God want to know. Yeah, he hear it. Yeah, he see it because he's omnipresent, of course. But did you take it to him? Did you involve him? Did you let him know before you let that friend know? All right. Another example. You expect your girl or your man, you see what I'm saying, to be husband. My bad. Because I'm about to say husband, but let me get back on point. You expect them to be loyal. You see what I'm saying? You expect them to ride for you, die for you, slide for you, do whatever. Same with the bros. Same with y'all girl homies or whatever y'all call them. You see what I'm saying? Y'all expect loyalty, but are you loyal to God? Do you do everything possible to be loyal to your Father in heaven? If the answer is no, then that shows you a place in y'all's relationship that you need to work on. It shows you an area where you need to grow in your strength with God. God is going to strengthen your weaknesses because he knows all your weaknesses. If you think somebody on this earth is able to see and manipulate your weaknesses, P.S. they do, then understand that God knows your weaknesses better than them. But he's not trying to expose you or use you for your weaknesses. He's actually trying to strengthen you. So he's going to show you your weak spots. He's going to show you where you bad at. I told y'all, for a simple example with me, my anger will get the best of me, bro. I'm being real. I'm not, again, we can be real over here. My anger will get the best of me. But you got to understand something, bro. Though you may have your weaknesses, God will find a way to strengthen you in your weaknesses. He will find a way to come to you and show you where you weak at, and he'll strengthen it. I might sound like a tape recorder that just keep rewinding and saying the same thing, but I don't care, bro, because it's the truth, and you need to hear it. Repetition is going to breed you. I promise you, it's going to make you better, bro. It's going to make everything about you better the more that you repeat. Think about it. Like I already told y'all before, we live in loops, y'all. We live in loops. We don't live in a straight line, bro. Understand that. We live in loops, bro. So what you repeat on a day-to-day basis is your loop. What you repeat weekly is your loop. What you repeat monthly is your loop. For some people, your loop remains in your job. So your frustrations come from your job. Well, if that's the case, that means that's a weak spot for you. Change the position. See what I'm saying? I know that probably sounds real simple just being said, but understand, you're going to always have to put some work in. And this is something that I want to hit on a little bit too. Because again, there's somebody that's like me that be seeing lazy people, or people that don't even put in half the work that you do get rewarded. And you probably be so frustrated. You probably be like, bro, what's going on, bro? Can I get some whoop over here? Feel me? I understand that, bro. And I'm not judging you for that, because I've been there and I still have my times where I get there. See what I'm saying? I understand you. But what you got to understand is God is going to reward you, bro. God sees your faithfulness, bro. It's hard to understand that sometimes you be waiting and praying and hoping, and you got everything banking on God. Don't take your money out the bank yet. Real talk. Don't take it out the bank. I don't care if you just got $1 in there. Hold it in there. See what I'm saying? Because that's all he needs is that mustard seed, bro. He don't need you to have 10 times the amount of faith. He just needs you to have a little bit, bro. Remember, you are the mustard seed, because you shine in your dark places, in your rough places, in your rough patches. You shine. You still make the best of every situation, even when it's the worst situation. You the mustard seed. Remember that. Don't let this world steal your joy. I promise you it will, bro. I've had my times where this world has tried to steal my joy from me. Just this morning, the world tried to steal my joy. Had the craziest mood swing ever, bro. And when I say it was the craziest, bro, craziest. Literally, I was feeling fine when I woke up. Next thing you know, the devil start playing on my mind, bro. He start playing on my mind, start talking, bro. A lot of people gonna try to play you like you crazy. You not crazy, bro. You got 3 voices in your head. You, the devil, and God. You got 3 voices. I promise you. You gotta be able to decipher the voices when they speaking. You gotta know the difference. Promise you. And God, and I'm gonna give you a hint. For somebody that's been wondering how do they connect with God, God ain't gonna yell at you. He don't have to yell, bro. He don't have to yell. He don't have to beg. He don't have to push. He don't have to prop. God will give you a simple idea. One little thought and he'll whisper it in your ear. See what I'm saying? And make sure that you heard it. That's God, bro. The devil gonna keep repeating. He gonna keep saying certain stuff. Keep nagging at you. Keep reminding you of certain things from your past, certain things about you that you ain't good at yet or that you don't have yet. See what I'm saying? Or where you still at, where you should be, where you might not be, where you might not get to. That's the devil playing on your top, bro. The devil know how to play on your top real well, bro. I promise you he do. If you think I'm lying, bro, you've experienced it yourself, so you just got to come to a point of where you admit these things to yourself. Stop running from it. A lot of times, bro, we be running from God, bro, because we'll sit there and we'll know God working in our life. We'll know God working in our situation, but then the devil get to chatting, and then we take the devil word quicker than we take God's word. I understand, though, bro. Again, I'm not judging you, bro. I'm just telling you what it is, bro. I'm keeping it real. I'm not finna sit here and lie to you and be like, oh, you got to be perfect on your walk. Bro, that's what a lot of these preachers try to make y'all think. And I ain't got no shade to throw to them right now, so I'm going to leave them alone. But understand, bro, you ain't got to be perfect in your walk. You ain't got to be doing everything right. God did not tell you to do everything perfect and right, but he expects you to move off righteous intent. Remember what I told y'all in the last video, bro. It's your intent that matters, bro. God knows your heart. He reads your heart. You got to understand that. If y'all don't think God reads your heart, bro, just, daggone, y'all trying to catch a nigga. Y'all trying to catch a nigga lacking right now in traffic. Y'all tweaking. If y'all don't think God reads your heart, bro, go to the Bible, bro, and read just a couple of different stories, bro. Just read a couple of them different stories. And I promise you, you'll notice that there's people in there that was not doing everything right, bro. The people that God blessed, the people that God gave some of the biggest blessings to, they still was not perfect, bro. They had their imperfections. Why do you think God still blessed them? Because he read their heart. He knew what he was going to do for them. And you got to understand something too. The Bible don't give us all the documentation that was really happening throughout that time. Just like right now, I told y'all, if you writing down your life day to day, guess what? Somebody will be able to track your life back, see the good moments, the bad moments, the sad moments, the glad moments, whatever the case may be. The Bible has had so many people tamper with it, so much information being taken out. That does not take away. I want to say this. That does not take away that it's still the word of God. It don't take away from that. Understand something though. The Bible has been tampered with for years, centuries, decades, bro. You understand me? It's been tampered with, so we don't have all the information. We don't got all the juice behind it. Feel me? But if you think that people like David didn't have their bad moments, that people like Abraham didn't have their bad moments, that people like Joseph didn't have their bad moments, y'all know Joseph was a drunk. God still spoke to him through his dreams though. See what I'm saying? It don't matter what you think about yourself, it matters what God think about you. You feel me? That's what you gotta remember. And the devil gonna keep trying to play on your top to make you think about yourself. I promise you that's what he do. He make you think about yourself, where you lack, where you don't have, or where you've been wrong, where you've made mistakes, where you've made faults. God ain't gonna keep repeating that to your head, bro. He gonna chastise you once, he gonna recorrect you once, And guess what? Like I told y'all before, if you keep making the same mistake, okay, he'll keep you where you at. And sometimes we get that mistake, and sometimes we be like, man, I feel like my life's supposed to be moving farther and farther. Understand something, bro. That don't mean that necessarily you making a mistake because you feel like you in a moment of stagnation. Sometimes, bro, it's them spirits that's coming against you, bro. It's them spirits, bro. You got to understand there's a spirit of stagnation. I'm learning more and more each day. So I'm saying, and every time I learn more, I share it with y'all, bro. Feel me? There's so many different names to these spirits. We just call them words in English. Y'all gotta understand, bro, the origins of these things come from so many different places, so many different lands, so many different mouths. You gotta start doing your research. You gotta start looking into these things. For real, for real. Y'all think depression is just a word. No, that's a spirit. That's a spirit that overcomes you, that tries to take hold of your life, excuse me. That's a spirit. Real talk. Y'all think anger is just a mood swing. No, bro. That's a spirit that done came over you. That's trying to take over you at that moment. That's trying to overpower you. Peace is a spirit. Pray for peace. Pray for sovereignty. Pray for joy. Pray for the things in which that you know are going to bring you better in your life. I know sometimes you probably be feeling like, man, my prayers ain't been answered yet. Keep praying. Keep praying, bro. Sis, for real, for real. Don't give up on God, because God is not going to give up on you, bro. He not, bro. He not going to give up on you. He's doing everything he can every day. I told y'all, God is consistently working every day, all day. Throughout time, he's working. He ain't took no breaks, bro. Maybe on the Sabbath, but y'all better remember that Jesus was still doing work. You remember who ordained that? God ordained that. You understand? Don't get so caught up in the world, bro, that you forget what God done promised you. Somebody, I was watching a video the other day, and they had to remind me, when God says something, bro, he ain't gotta say it 2-3 times, bro. When he made you the promise, he's gonna keep it. He ain't gotta keep re-promising you. See what I'm saying? He ain't gotta do that, bro. He just don't. So y'all stand tall, bro. For real, stand in your faith. Remember, you are the mustard seed. Keep shining through them dark moments, through them hard moments, and God gonna make you sprout. God gonna bring about so many great things in your life. I promise you, he is. God gonna bring about more than joy for you, bro. I promise you, he is. He gonna bring more than peace to you, bro. I promise you, he is. He gonna bring more than abundance to you. I promise you, he is, bro. In his divine timing, in due time. We don't understand that fully. We be wanting to. We be wanting to be able to understand God's divine timing, but we just won't. It's not a matter of you can't, it's a matter of you won't. We don't operate on the same time as him. Understand, our time is really fake. I tell y'all all the time, the systems that are created in our world are man-made systems. Money is a man-made system. Why do y'all think that I go so hard showing y'all all the ways that you can make so much money in the markets, bro? You put, bro, listen to me. You put $1,000 in on a company that's about to go up. Do you realize that the only thing changing is the fact that the numbers on the screen are either going up or down? It's numbers on a screen. It's not even real no more at that point. You can turn $1,000 to $1 million based off a screen. How do y'all think scammers make things work? Scammers, y'all some of the smartest people in the world, but y'all use y'all gift for the wrong reasons, for the wrong intent. Real talk. This is why I don't shame drug dealers, because I know where you at. I know what you going through, bro. I don't shame you, but you need to open a real business, bro. You got so much potential in you. You using it for the wrong intent, though. I ain't saying that God ain't still gonna bless you. Remember that. I can't judge you, bro. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to free you. That's it. But y'all got so much potential in y'all, but y'all gotta remember the intent is what matters, bro. That's it, bro. That's all I wanted to talk to y'all about. I know I said it was gonna be short, sweet, and to the point, but y'all know how I get when I get excited and when I gotta tell y'all something, when I gotta deliver y'all a message. It ain't about me no more. What I think and what I plan don't matter no more when God get to speaking in the room. When God come in, bro, I let him come in. I don't block that. See what I'm saying? And you gotta stop blocking that in your own life. You have ways in which that you still blocking that in your own life. Grow from that. Don't run from it, grow from it. Stop avoiding yourself and run to yourself more. Not be for yourself more, but understand yourself better. Take it to God and he will help you understand yourself better. The point of this all is to take it to God, bro. Take it to God, bro. I promise you. When you take it to the big man, bro, I promise you he gonna solve it for you, bro. It might not be instantly, might not be instantaneous, but I promise you he gonna come and solve it for you, bro. I promise you. Y'all make sure that y'all talking to God. Again, I know this whole thing was about that, but I'm still gonna tell you because you need to know that. You need to hear that. You need to be doing that. You need to be making sure that every day you talking to God. Did you tell God that you love him today? You see what I'm saying? Have you told, when was the last time that you told God, hey, I love you, God? You tell your girl that. You tell your homies that. You tell your mom that. You see what I'm saying? You tell everybody that but God, bro. Tell God that, bro. You see what I'm saying? Tell God that you love him, bro. Hey, my bad, y'all. Hey, my bad, y'all. Y'all see how I grab that seatbelt? Good. Hey, 2 state troopers was sitting cooling right there, bro. I had to put the seatbelt right there. Look, and somebody told me in a previous video too before. They said, bro, you need to wear your seatbelt. They low key said it the wrong way though, because I felt like they was trying to son a nigga or something. And I don't like that. But at the end of the day, you still right though. So I'm saying you still right. I can't even argue with you. I should have had my seatbelt on. I wouldn't have had to just throw it on like that. For real, for real. Let me go and clip it. I'm still over here holding it, about to let it go. After just seeing them state troopers, I'm sitting here about to let it go. But nah, for real, bro. For real. Take it to God, bro. God gonna protect you, bro, and everything and every, bro. Oh my God. Get your, bro. What is wrong with y'all niggas, bro? Alright, look, let me end the video, bro. Let me end the video because y'all finna see some of my anger pop out with how these people be moving in traffic sometimes, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. And this is for somebody that know exactly what I'm talking about in this, bro. There are traffic demons, gang. I don't care what nobody say, bro. I ain't crazy, bro. There are traffic demons, bro. When I say I wish I could have showed y'all how they just did that, bro. They literally pulled, bro. They is at a stop sign. Literally pulled out from the stop sign and was just dag near sitting in the middle of the street while I'm coming towards them. You see what I'm saying? Literally just sitting there in the middle of the street like they didn't just pull out in front of me. Like I couldn't have just T-boned their car for the heck of it. You see what I'm saying? Could have just straight T-boned them. They would have died. Real talk, bro. And they just did it anyway. You feel me? Boy, hey man, y'all keep praying for me, man. For real, for real. I need prayer just as much as the next person, bro. Y'all keep praying for me. I'm gonna keep praying for y'all. Everybody that's connected to me, understand you are in my prayers every day, daily. If you part of this squad, if you part of my team, you part of the gang, Real Rack Market, y'all know the vibes. If you just even subscribe to the channel, if you over on the TikTok, if you rock with me on the IG, I don't care where you at. If you are my people, if you follow me, if you rock with me, I pray for you daily. You are in my prayers daily. Y'all make sure y'all still praying for me too though, man. I be needing it, bro. Man, son, I ain't gonna lie. I keep telling y'all, bro, I'm not no perfect man, bro. I have my faults too. I got my moments just like the next person, bro. I be tweaking sometimes too, gang. I be having my moments. I don't even like using my horn, bro. I hate honking my horn, bro, but they was really tweaking just now, bro. I really wish I could have showed y'all that, bro. They was really tweaking. But y'all, bro, again, bro, y'all stay prayed up. Make sure y'all talking to God. God got you. Do every single thing that you're going through, bro. God got you, bro. Y'all stay vigilant out here, man. We out.